Enemy troops bombed, 5.2. Our bombers disrupted, 952. Fighters lost 244. Enemy fighters lost 288. So we are winning the air battles. Actually, the best way to see if we're winning the air battles is to see how many planes we have. 12.6 thousand to their 3,000. They've definitely lost a bunch. Less than 1,000. 3,000. So yeah, we have twice as many aircraft that they do. And a lot of that is going to be tied up in naval bombers. And actually, talking naval bombers, we can probably stop producing naval bombers, honestly. Let's have you switching to Fighter Mark 1s. And speaking of Fighter Mark 1s, let's make you upgrade as well. Reliability. Impressive. Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. And Mark 2. Lovely. You guys need another objective. I want you to take everything to there. From the north. Just realised I didn't have any orders queued up. Should make sure that changes. There we are. Now the line as a whole should start shifting again. Alright, you guys have basically done your thing. I don't think we need any more production. Let's cancel you. I'm going to just drive you all at Sevastopol. Just take it out. And then after that, I'm going to try and get this done. In fact, you know what? No. We're going to take this out first. Although... no, we're not. Sevastopol, let's do it. And then maybe cut across here and see if we can get cut off from underneath. Oh, that would be interesting. Race up alongside the Urals, cut off this whole area. Huh, I wonder if I can do that. One way to find out. Yeah. We are... our industry is massive because of the number of factories that we're stealing, so we're going to have a lot of deficits. Like, there's no two ways around that. It would be really nice if my puppets would now change their sodding manpower laws. Come on, please. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. With a cherry on top! Your puppets change manpower laws, why don't mine? No, that was easy. Alright, operation, this is kind of risky. Is a go. Except we have no planning power at all. Shock and awe, baby. Shock and awe. Let's do this. They won't see it coming. Ooh, a whole bunch of tanks are almost ready. Sweet. This is getting silly. Those Danes are clearly never appearing. May as well use their troops in the front line, where the Danes now have a tiny bit of combat strength. Not a huge amount, but a tiny bit. Peru-Bolivian Confederation declared war against Brazil. Citadel Dublin's done. No, I'm not going to do that. Now that we've begun to build a grand fleet to match the British, we should look into building a super heavy battleship. While it will take a long time to build and will be expensive, the results could be worthwhile. Argentina is still a puppet, so yeah, you're not going to do very well, I don't think. Have we crunched across yet? I know this is a straight crossing, and I'm using tanks for it. But come on. You can do this. I have faith in you. Oh, you know what else I haven't researched yet? More of the encryption, which is probably why my generals are being out-generaled by the enemy. Do it. Do it now. Go, go, go. Hey, wreaking havoc. Or wrecking havoc. Needed to double check that. Come on. Bulls, boys, you can do this. Come on. And then the heartland of Russia is ours. I'll never see this coming. I mean, we've definitely got the Russians on the run at this point. They've taken too much. How is their combat strength? Combat strength is still surprisingly high considering the state of their economy. But then again, this is 1947, so they probably have about 1 billion of everything saved up. Hello! Spearhead. 2. Whoops. Here. Go. We still have more resources coming in. 1.1 million versus their 5.7 million. Not too shabby. No, it's not quite as bad as the Ottomans. Mostly because I've been relying on my puppets, who have mostly infantry armies. It's the reason I have so much manpower compared to my puppets is because my army is fully mechanized. So I just don't lose nearly as many as they do. You two can go and crush them. I want to make sure that we take out this bit so we don't have to worry about attacks coming from behind us. Maybe we do want to connect up with the yellows. I'm going to have you guys connect up with the yellows this way. The rest of you, though, spear point. Yeah, the Ottoman one was kind of ridiculous. Also, I'm not fighting the Russians through the Caucasus, so we don't have the opportunity for quite so much smashing. As much as that would be enjoyable. That is a lot of troops in one city. You know what? I'd rather go around that city and then cut it off. That sounds like a much better idea to me. Oh, I told you to go around. Okay, you are going around. Good. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no divisions assigned to that. Good. Excavation 1. So that should be helping with some of the resources. Actually, let's continue with the encryption. So we can keep our generals being awesome compared to theirs. Ah, there we go. There's the cutoff, as I was expecting to see. Their capital is right there. This cutoff's not going to work because all the supply comes from the capital. Alright, this is silly. I think I'm just going to attack them from the south and try and roll them up. So you lot assigned to this. All of you. Nizhny Novgorod. Go. Better plan. You guys stopped attacking. I didn't actually want you to do that. Okay. It's fine. Oh, and the other thing I can be doing is, Air Force, reinforcement, shooty, bang bangs. You two can go and support Dong Kuban. This is also close air support. Excellent. However, this means that you have no aircraft fortifying you. Right? Not necessarily, no. No, we're good. We're good. Ireland looks slightly bigger than the last time I was streaming, yeah. Also, Ireland is Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Prussia, South German Federation, North German Federation. I think that's it. That's it. And we should be able to get out of this cutoff, that's fine. I was a little bit concerned, but I think we're okay. Keep punching through there. You guys, I want you to punch through this. No. That. Go. And there we go. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go. Go. Attrition starting to bite. Yes. Oh man, I was worried there, because it all turned Russia green. Right, so you lot assigned to this, you lot. Using tanks. Actually, tanks in mountains is not a terrible idea. It does actually work. It's only tanks in swamps that you want to avoid, like the plague. And tanks in jungle. Don't send tanks to jungles. No, don't do that. And judging by the fact that my manpower is just halved, I'm going to assume that I have a large stack of brand new tanks just sitting over here. Oh yes, I do. Waiting for training. Lovely jubbly. We'll send you to the northern front. You're 3 tanks short of a full stack again. I'm annoyed that I have lost a couple of tanks. Stacks. Irritating. That's looking... Oh no, we made it! Good. And what that means is the yellow line can reinforce them. Off you go. Okay, you are attacking in Astrakhan. Good. You guys are punching south pretty nicely. You have a big pocket here. My tanks are going to struggle a little bit to take it, but we can certainly try. Off you go. Alright, aircraft, how are we doing? We're still in the Kuban region, so that is fine. You guys have pushed almost to the wasteland. Alright, so up in Archangel is still a bit of a problem, but it's not a huge one. Oh, nice to see you taking part here, Baratia. Thank you. Wow, I'm losing a lot of political power because of occupations. Well, I am trying to, like, pin down Russia, though Russia is actually on the verge of capitulation. They've lost 6 million troops now. Crazy! Ah, you take those two. You take that, good. Oh right, Georgia is a thing. Azerbaijan, however, is not. Can I take the territory of a puppet? No. Have I had a chance to look at Alpha 17 Rimworld? Not yet, no, I haven't. Oh yeah, Northern Italy is ours. I forgot about Northern Italy. Yeah, weirdly... Oh no, Italian Federation has finally decided to attack. But my good old friends from... volunteer friends from the French Republic are guarding my Italian holdings. Which is very good of them, because I've never even been so close to the Mediterranean. So, meh. So you have the same objective. We're being attacked, but once we get here, then boom, cut off. We can start pushing north. So with that in mind, I'm going to spread you guys even more thinly. Sorry, guys. Up to there, and then you to there. Meaning that the northern section, which is Namunda's troops, can deal with Archangel, while Larsman deals with the middle. And then Villadsen in the south. And Sweden's becoming less and less of a puppet. Great. Because of the amount of stuff I'm buying from them, which is like 60 steel. Don't like the way that trade costs so much from puppets. No! They... Damn it! Haha! Why are you so weak? Saying you're short on manpower, but you shouldn't be. Well, we still have a connection through here, thankfully. But this is very annoying. This means that they can be sending more and more troops into this area. Let's see if we can punch through. And... Why? What? No. Oh, I have radar. Oh, that's a cool graphic. Why are you just hanging out here? And why have we just lost a whole bunch of our tanks? What is going on? We've just lost like 10 tank divisions. Alright. Cancel all current orders. Garrison there. Oh shit, no, don't garrison there. That's a terrible idea. Garrison. You went by sea, didn't you? You totally went by sea. Yeah, because I have absolutely no shipping in the Mediterranean. They went by sea and then died. Ah. We're still refusing to actually fight the Germans here. Despite the fact that we have a bunch of light cruisers and heavy cruisers, which are extremely fast, we still can't catch these guys. Because they just disappear because of stupid naval mechanics. Alright, you guys can stop doing what you're doing right now. And instead come down here. Can't get to the Black Sea. And just patrol those. Dublin can be your capital for that. Alright. That's really annoying. Actually, even better. Ah, you're actually deciding to arrive now. Well, welcome to the fight. Your guess is they got drunk on the vodka. Can I take territory over puppets? No. Did I answer that one already? I feel like I did. More resources. More... No, we've already got the encryption. Even more resources. They're fighting back again. Better battleships. Cool. Direct confrontation doctrine. Because why not? Right, I'm going to completely surround this with all of my tanks and just say, kill Rostov. I hope those orders are clear. Aha! Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I lost a couple of ships against the Japanese, but my fleet seems to be making fairly short work of them. Three battle cruisers, 2 battleships and 2 carriers to 1 light cruiser. I would say that was a pretty good trade. Let's start putting some pressure on. Have we still not won up here? I thought we were punching through. You basically have no fighting strength anymore because all of those armies are puppet troops. The only troops I have are my tanks, which is why I'm so pissed off that a bunch of them died. Fully encircled, maximum breakthrough. With Air Force cover? Oh yeah. But they do have a lot of defense. Look at that guy, 1,000 defense. Crazy. Thankfully their TIE commander isn't the best person ever, but still. Gotta keep the pressure on, guys. Gotta keep the pressure on. Although supplies are becoming a bit of an issue, which isn't good. More of the tanks are arriving, though. Those are the reinforcements. Have we fought any more Japanese since? Are there any more to find here? No, that was all of them. There are, however, 10 enemy ships in the Black Sea, but because of Turkey and the stupid strait system, I can't get to them. Despite Turkey being neutral, having no reason to block my ships, they do. How close is Russia to capitulation? Is there anything I can do to speed that along? Not really. Arkhangelsk is worth 5, Nizhny Novgorod is 10, Kazan is only 1, Saratov is 5, Satsin is 10, so there are a couple of places here in the south that we can go after. Aha! Rostov fell. That was only a 1. Ha! Okay, I'm going to say, let's beat up this spot here. Take that out. Just punch your way through. Russians are getting really quite strong in comparison to us, and we're losing a lot of manpower now. We have 1 manpower law left, and that's it. And because the puppets are being so rubbish, we're changing their own manpower laws, because they're still going to be sitting on extensive conscription. Oh no. Norway changed. Their service by requirement. Denmark, despite being my oldest puppet, hasn't changed once. And Finland's on scratching the barrel. Lost another tank. Edit mode, hello, shift you up here, there you go. And you. Keep this block as small as possible. Punch through. Down to 14. We lost another 2 tanks. Yes, because their manpower is dropping down to 0. Despite the fact that I have reinforcements. Are we out of artillery? We're clearly short on something. It looks like it's artillery. Yep, we have actually run out of artillery. Blimey. And mechanized ages ago. Oh well. Doing a 3-pronged attack here, see if we can push through in one of those spots. Though actually, with your support, we probably can break through that. And there we go, cut off. Good. Oh, they got through again. Damn it. Oh no, we got them again. Right, let's make sure we do what we can to widen this. All of you are assigned to that. Delete that. Right, don't let them through again. That would be bad. How much longer will I stream for? Well, I was going to stop half an hour ago. I'll probably destroy... I want to take Russia out. I'll probably stream until Russia falls. And at that point, it would just be a matter of time for China and Japan. Although, manpower is a big problem. I don't think I've ever played a game into 1947 before, though. So this is something a bit new. I think actually Russia's fighting us back. Because I've been hemorrhaging tank divisions. Oh, I bet I lost a whole bunch of the mechanized when those tank divisions disappeared. We have a bunch of things to repair. It's fine. Yeah, that pocket's dying nice and quickly. Then I'm probably going to try and punch through Nizhny Novgorod. Though Kazan's not really worth any points. Voronezh should be worth a few. Actually, there's a couple in this area that we're going to try and take. I'm going to take those, and then once those have fallen, if Russia still hasn't capitulated, I'll probably stop then. Why are you going backwards? Do I have nukes? No. Although that would hurry the thing along. Alright, we'll start researching some of those. Oh, I already am. It's just taking a while. This thing's starting to really lag out now. It's actually quite difficult, even just scrolling around. And we're suffering a bunch of resistance issues. They're almost at 7 million losses now, which is very good. Right. A last hurrah. Haha! We have a troop that's gone up to seasons, though that's not going to last very long because you have very little combat strength. Because again, you've also lost a bunch of manpower. Oh, it's probably because you're fighting on foot because we haven't got the mechanized trucks for you. Which is why we're losing more manpower now. That would make sense. Whoa, wait. What? Mexico just lost to the CSA. I didn't even know they were fighting. Huh, interesting. And then they pop at them. I had no idea they were fighting. Okay, that's that pocket dead. So finally, what we're going to do is we're going to grab you over there. We're just going to make a line here, and we're going to say, tanks, just push across. You're down to 10 divisions. Ah! Alright, screw this. Villotsen's armies just disappeared as well. Because the puppets have refused to do their manpower. Yeah, this is as good as over. There were 40 divisions in that army. No, no. I hate the fact that puppets don't change the manpower laws. It only seems to be when they're players. Like, if they're a player puppet, they don't change. If they're anyone else, then they're like, yep, that's fine. No, but nukes reduce war score. They reduce the national unity of the person you nuke, which makes it easier to capitulate them. So they do help. But I don't have nukes yet. I'm working on it, but I don't have them yet. 21, no. 185 days still for the nuclear reactors. That's a ways off. But it's the fact that we've lost our yellows. We've only really got the tanks left. This game's over. I've lost the main bulwark because my puppets haven't been doing manpower. So I'm going to call it at this point, actually. I honestly just can't be bothered. So this is going to be the last stream for probably the next 3 weeks or thereabouts. Maybe 4 weeks, depending on whether I get time to stream after the 3 weeks, because I have... I almost certainly will be streaming, so I'm going to say for 3 weeks. I will be back around the 14th, 15th of July, so we'll do another stream then. We'll pick up another nation. Haven't decided yet who yet. Possibly Austria, maybe? Don't know. We'll see. So... yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then do hit that follow button. Then you get notifications on when I am live in the future. If you want to catch more of this type of thing, then check out my YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/Mordred Viking, which is right there. I rely on your generosity to keep this type of thing going. I have a Patreon where you can help me out there. I'm not a Twitch partner. I don't get any money from Twitch. I don't get any advertising revenues from them. I do from YouTube, but not from Twitch. So if you're able to offer a little bit of assistance, then that would be fantastic. Especially if you're enjoying this kind of content, it keeps it coming. Then please do check that out. I also have a Discord channel where the Mordred Viking community hangs out. You can find that at Discord, or at the Discord link that I've just put in. They're a cool bunch, and if you're looking for multiplayer games or tips and advice and that type of thing, then you can find them there. Oh, you just finished a multiplayer game, Head Class. That's awesome. And thank you, Wrecking Havoc. Appreciate that. How was the multiplayer game? And as always, you'll be able to catch any stuff that you've missed in the archives here on Twitch, or I will be uploading them on YouTube. The Ireland campaign will start on the 1st of July. Admittedly, this is going to be like episode 24 onwards, so it's going to be a while until we actually reach where we are right now. So if you've missed the earlier stuff, then you don't have too long to wait. 2 days, in fact. Yeah. So I'm going to say thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in about 3 weeks. Goodbye.